Even though there was no direct proof that she tampered with the answer sheet, that score was no longer valid. To keep things fair, the exam board decided to make her retake the test with a backup paper. When she heard she had to retake it, Zhang Muyao cried and made a scene, insisting that I had to retake it with her. No, I want my brother there too. I want him sitting right next to me. That ridiculous demand was obviously rejected by the Education Bureau. In the end, Zhang Muyao had to retake it alone, and just like I expected, she bombed it. She went from 751 to 157. It was even worse than the score she used to get by blindly guessing. Honestly, it would have been weird if she'd done well. She only had a 300-point foundation to begin with. She thought having me meant she was safe, so she hadn't studied at all for the past half semester. The second she had to rely on herself, she got exposed instantly. That absurd score only made the cheating suspicions worse, and public opinion shoved her straight into the storm. I'm crying. 751 turned into 157? That's way too big of a gap. Doesn't that basically prove the 751 was fake? Zhang Muyao couldn't handle the backlash, so she tried posting her report cards from the second half of senior year to prove she hadn't cheated. But people dug up her older grades too, and aside from that stretch in senior year when her scores suddenly shot up, she'd always been a total mess academically, hovering around 300 the whole time. So everyone started questioning those second semester senior year scores and figured she was really just a 200 to 300 point student who only improved that fast because she cheated. Then people dug up my relationship with Zhang Muyao and posted my report cards from the past few years. I had never scored below 650. See? That's what a real top student looks like. From freshman year to senior year, never once dropping out of the top 3. So they're actually siblings? How is the gap this huge? One scoring over 700 and the other is barely at 250 level. The classmates who used to crowd around Zhang Muyao now treated her like a rat in the street. Even my parents got judged everywhere they went, and the teachers who used to favor her wanted nothing to do with her anymore. Everyone thought she'd disgraced the school. For a while, Zhang Muyao hid at home and refused to go out. Meanwhile, I'd already gotten my acceptance letter from the medical school at Tsinghua or Peking University, and I had gone back to my hometown to stay with my grandma. All I had to do was wait until late August to start college. At that point, I was finally going to leave that disgusting place behind for good. But in mid-August, my dad suddenly called and said my mom was seriously ill and might not make it, and told me to come home right away. My heart skipped a beat. I hated them, sure, but she was still my mother. But when I rushed home overnight, I found out she wasn't sick at all. She was just sitting on the couch, casually drinking tea. That was when my father finally walked out of the bedroom. I looked at him warily. Didn't you say mom was seriously sick? No, we just missed you. So we made up an excuse to get you back. And your sister missed you too. She's been in a bad mood lately. You're her little brother. You should be more understanding. For once, my father wasn't acting all high and mighty. If anything, he sounded almost flattering. The weirder they acted, the more uneasy I felt. So before going to sleep that night, I made sure to be careful and turned on my phone's video recording mode. Then I hid it on the table, aimed straight at the door. And sure enough, in the middle of the night, they really did sneak into my room, go through my bag, and take out my college acceptance letter and my ID card. I jumped up, slapped the light on, and demanded, "What do you think you're doing?" They got caught red-handed, so my parents stopped pretending. Jiang Jingren, we already heard it from Xiao Yao. As long as you're there, she can do well. That's a great thing, isn't it? You're her little brother. You should help your sister. And you're so smart.